Hello, it's Mema. I'm going to do my very first read for my grandbabies and anybody else that wants to listen, because this is the easiest way for me to be able to read to my grandkids since they all live in different states. So hope you're all having a great day. Our first book is going to be I Wonder What a Rainforest Is and Other Neat Facts About Plants. I think it's pretty interesting. I love the artistry, and it is written by Annabelle Donati and illustrated by Sharon O'Neill. Pretty pictures. So let's just get a couple of pages in here for today. What does it take to be a plant? Plants can't walk or swim from place to place as other living things can. They can't speak or sing or roar. But plants can do something that no other living thing can do. They make their own food. Wow. Plants need only sun, water, and air, and most also need soil. Even though plants are different from one another, there are some things that are the same about most of them. Seeds and flowers. Flowering plants make seeds that can grow into new plants. Leaves. Leaves are food-making factories that use sunlight as their source of energy. Leaves contain a green substance called chlorophyll. Inside the leaves, the chlorophyll is mixed with water taken from the roots and with a gas called carbon dioxide, which the leaves take from the air. So here's the leaves, there's the roots. This mixture makes a kind of sugar that the plant stores. This process is called photosynthesis. That's a big word. Stems, that's right here. Flowers and their leaves have soft, fleshy stems that keep them standing upright. These stems die in the fall and sprout again in the spring. Trees, shrubs, and bushes have strong, woody stems that last the plant's entire life. I added the entire in there. Roots, so here's your roots. Most plants are anchored to the ground by their roots, which grow down into the soil. Roots collect water and other nutrients from the soil and send them up through the stem and to the rest of the plant. That's awesome. Tell me more. The Indian pipe or ghost flower has no chlorophyll. That's one right here. See how it's so white? It doesn't have much color. Like the mushroom, it gets its nourishment from the rotting wood and leaves, but it makes seeds like a true flower. A fern, which is this right here. Yes, ferns, mosses, and other simple plants don't have flowers, but they do manufacture their own food. Is a quartz rock a plant? Is a quartz rock a plant? What do you think? Let's see. No! Some rock crystals look just like flowers, but they are minerals. They cannot reproduce themselves, and they don't make their own food. Is a sea, oh my goodness, anemone a plant? No. And some sponges, just like water plants, but they must capture their food. This makes them animals. So see, that's an animal. Amazing but true. Some plants like the Venus flytrap, which is this one right here, they're showing you, make their own food, but also catch and eat insects. When a fly or other insect touches its sticky open leaves, you can see the little fly right there, the leaves snap shut and it digests its catch. That's pretty awesome. Look at how beautiful the artwork is here with the flowers and the hummingbird and the butterfly and the bee. That's pretty amazing. Why are flowers so fancy? They are pretty fancy, don't you think? Their perfume wafts through the air, and they are a joy to see. In fact, no other living things come in as many shapes and bright colors as flowers. But nature has a special reason for making flowers look the way that they do. Can you guess what that would be? All flowers' main job is to make seeds so that new plants will grow. To make seeds, flowers must pollinate. That means that the pollen from one flower must, in most cases, reach another flower of the same kind. Since flowers can't move from place to place, they depend on moving things in nature to help them. What do you think would be a moving thing that could help flowers pollinate? Let's see. The way a flower looks and smells is one way of making sure it will get pollinated. How do flowers get pollinated? Birds, bees, butterflies, and bats are attracted by the color and shape or sweet perfume of flowers. But that's not all. At the center of most blossoms is a tiny cup that holds a sweet liquid called nectar. Can you say that? Nectar. All these creatures love to sip nectar. As they reach inside the flower to get the nectar, some of the powdery pollen gets stuck on their feet, backs, and bellies. When they fly to get nectar from another flower of the same kind, the pollen on their bodies rubs off onto that flower, and a seed begins to form. That's so amazing. I think that's amazing. What do you think? Amazing, but true. The carrion flower plant has blossoms with drab-colored petals that look like raw meat. Oh my goodness, that's interesting. These blossoms have a meat-like odor that attracts the flies that pollinate them. Why are flowers differently colored? What do you think? Each kind of flower is designed to attract different kind of pollinators. Flowers that attract bees are usually blue, purple, yellow, or white. That's so fascinating. Did you know that? What are the colors that bees are usually attracted to? Let's say that again. They are usually attracted to flowers that are blue, purple, yellow, or white. Flowers that attract moths are usually white or yellow, so that moths can see them in the dark. Flowers that attract birds and butterflies are usually red or orange, since birds and butterflies like bright colors. That is so amazing. Well, we got to page 6, and we will start on page 8 on our next read, and we're going to learn a little bit more about seeds. So I hope you enjoyed this first reading, and join me next week for the rest of this one.